Hello and welcome back to my channel for episode 8 of our current series, which is a sort of tutorial for your Sims Forever save file. Last time I promised that we'd be taking a look at the school which I downloaded and which is my favorite up to now that I've ever found. So we're gonna start our morning at school with Precious. Go here. So, and I'm hoping she can do her own thing whilst I take you around a bit. So, this is where you first come in through the front door of the school. If I remember well, these lockers were not here, and I added them and I made them in the colors according to the scheme of the rest of the stuff. The lockers used to be in here, but there was no computer room in this school, so I changed it and made one myself because I find it very useful. So downstairs are the classrooms and a nice big library. The computer room, as I said, was not here, but you can always make it. Also, this cafeteria, which I think is really cute. And then you go upstairs, and upstairs there's a gym and basketball court sort of thing with some more lockers, bathrooms and chairs. I'm sorry for the noise, it's one of my cats jumping up and down on the chairs. This is a sort of relaxation rec room, you would call it. I don't know. And this is so lovely. Now, the lockers here, these are not the lockers that came with the download. These are the ones from Snowy Escape because these are purposely to change into swimwear rather than the normal high school lockers. So, she's in class. Yeah. There were only two small things I had to fix in this lot after I downloaded it. So, one of them was this. You have male bathrooms here and female bathrooms on the other side, only the door for this one was turned the opposite way. So my sim Precious, who is a girl, went in the door because there was no sign, and then she got stuck inside because she was seeing the sign man and she didn't want to pass through the door. So you need to turn this around unless you want your sims to get stuck. And then in the upstairs, again in the shower rooms, wait, what's this? First there was an odd warbling sound coming from the announcement speakers, and then a cacophony of very blatant flatulence noises. Whereas those sounds are very immature and far beneath Precious, she can't help but smirk at the predicament, especially with the teacher's response. This could be the time to piggyback off the prank and become a legend among pranksters. No. She's not really a prankster. So, somewhere up here, there are, yeah, okay. So, this is where the showers are. When I downloaded this, these were both walled up and there was a door into each of them, but my sim would go in there, take his shower, and then not manage to come back out. Something was blocking him and I just couldn't figure out what it was. I did, yes, start moving things around inside, but nothing worked. So eventually I destroyed both the doors and the wall on here, so this way it's like they still have privacy, because unless you purposely look, the shower is more to this side, but they can go in and out without any problems. That was all really. The rest was just perfect about this, at least as far as I've seen up to now, because maybe there's stuff that have not yet caused me issues, but maybe because I haven't used them extensively yet. So yeah, we can continue our school day with Precious now. This is the high school. I'm talking about the one I downloaded. I suggest you do too if you like it, because it's really good. I love it, I really do. She's gonna talk to. She's gonna watch something with someone. Most of these high schoolers are. Yeah, okay, why not? Most of these high schoolers are my own Sims that I imported into this new save file because they are descendants of my legacy families. So the vast majority of the kids who come up are all born in game to my Sims, and so I know them personally. She's a she would be a second generation, but basically I created her parents as well as herself and her brothers, so she was not born in game. She's gone off to sleep. No, I told her to come to career there, and I know that at some point she needs to attend career there, but here she didn't earn 500 simoleons yet, so this might not count for her aspiration. Can she go home? No, apparently, because it's in the middle of an event, so might as well do the most of this. I guess making a new friend might count as being productive since she's anyway stuck at the career day, right? That was my cat saying hi. And she's asking him to the prom. Okay, we've got something to do for the Saturday. So now we're off to controlling Maximiliano's house because I don't want him to going to the prom with some really stupid outfit that the game has generated when he aged up to a teen. So let's see and fix his wardrobe now. So okay, let's send him to plan outfit and see what he's got. So he did have a very towny-like outfit, and I sorted out a good formal outfit for him and changed even his party wear. The rest were mostly okay-ish, considering I'm not playing him directly right now. Then I saved and went back to Precious's house. It's Thursday afternoon, she's back from school, she should be elsewhere it seems. She should be at the activity. Why did she not go? Come on. She's not looking too happy, is she? Oh, she's very tired. She can sleep when she's back. She can go take a nap. I really need to do up her room a bit because we still haven't decorated anything, have we? And we're at the end of our series now, so yeah, we need to do that. Let's let her nap, and meanwhile we're gonna make up the space. I like having clothes showing, but I don't know if they're a bit boyish. I'm not sure, we'll see. Let's put aside these curtains for now and see if we can come up with something better. And also some shelving. Does this match? Sort of matches. It matches, right? So there's that, or I could get the closed one, but that makes no sense because we want to put some stuff in it. So yeah, green. Let's place for another one. So okay, let's do this. These are for males. Yeah, so we can sell those. She needs for sure a laundry basket somewhere. Does she have one in the bathroom? No. So maybe. Oh, she's got a nice mirror here. So if I do this. Yeah. So this is very boyish. This is not in the right place. She can sell this. I would like maybe to. So she's gonna sell that one. She's gonna put a laundry basket. And I'm going to put a mirror on the wall here, because that way the room will look bigger. That's nice. I use this one from Seasons quite a bit. It's likely because of this that we can't put anything. Yeah, right. This would be nice. Yes, I know what I can do with this. So I'm putting this here. Can this be made small enough? Yeah, maybe do that. Let's pretend that she's removed this, that she's fixed it. Right, so let's get back to, let's put some new wallpaper. She seems to like green and red. I think she does, right? Let me see. Red, yellow, and green. Okay. So she's got some green already in this room. Red. I'd like some red on the wall. But red that will complement the greens, and a red that will still have some paneling here. She has to, I'm going to pretend that she's still keeping the brown paneling, just so striped brown paneling at the bottom, maybe painted slightly a different color. Or how cool is that? Yes, I like it. This is just it. This is so what she would put. She's gonna do away with this because she found it there, and it's yucky to use other people's clothes, right? I mean, yeah, I have bought secondhand clothes from the thrift store or the charity shop rather than the thrift store, really, but you know what I mean. I mean, that's a bathrobe. Oh, her room looks a million times better already, and maybe you can find something like this for here. So she's gonna sell the curtains she had, and she's gonna find something of the sort. I'm sure there's something similar. Yeah, this is it, right? Is this the color, or is this the color? This is better. And then we're gonna put this tiny bit further out to not look like it's inside the blind. Okay, so see, just a few slight changes building on what was there already. I like to do this because it gives me, like, you know, I could easily just scrap everything and start from scratch, but that's not too realistic. There was paneling, it was wooden and nice. This is her house, she's not renting, so she can go ahead and paint it and keep the wood paneling because it's nice. Or like there's this shade over here, so she's put something that matches that. She's keeping this because it's lovely. Let's see what else we can put in her bedroom that's nice. How sweet. There's a remote. So many little touches in this building that are, you know, spot on. It's lovely, really lovely. She should get some more shelving. So let's say we want it to be green and still from high school. Right, so this is cute. I think this is for clothes. I think she can hang clothes from there. Let's see. Yeah. I'll have to see what clothes to get her because I don't want the high school clothes. So this might be better suited to her style. Uh-huh. So this is close to what she wears for her everyday, it seems to me. So let's see. You know, her green everyday dress is a bit cowboy style in my opinion, but no, this doesn't suit her at all. So let's see what else. Maybe these. Yeah, why not? That makes sense. So this is how I try with some imagination to make up rooms for my Sims rather than for myself, and how I manage to come up with always something different for my gameplay, for my Sims. I mean, even as she goes, as we saw last time, she's in the computer club, so even though she doesn't have place for a proper desk, she did need a laptop because it's part of her life, sort of. You know, these little details are what help me always enjoy varied gameplay. So I loaded the game on another day to continue filming, and apparently the new event is on. And it will likely be related to imaginary friends, from what I can understand. Yeah, maybe we can use Precious to see to the event as well. In a world where imagination reigns supreme, a child and their faithful stuffed companion embark on a new day of adventure. Together they explore the wonders around them, forging an unbreakable bond with every step. Buy a new stuffed animal. That's not a problem, it would look cute on her. So let's do that. I really like this one. Does it count as a stuffed animal or is it too small? Let's see, because I'd like her to have that one. It looks so cute. No, it doesn't count. So maybe she can pretend Maximiliano gave it to her since she's going to the prom with him. Does it count? No, still no. Alright, so yeah, no, we're not keeping. Should we keep all of them around? Maybe she likes stuffed animals. Okay, let's pretend that. And she needs to get a. I'm guessing it has to be a big one because the imaginary friend would be big, right? If she gets a big one, she's not gonna have space to leave it in her bedroom, I guess. Unless we can size it down. Bigfoot? Yeah. It's too big for her house, but anyway, let's do this, and if it works. Yes, okay. Have a child hug the stuffed animal. We can't do that because she's. I don't think she's a child, right? As a teen. We can try. Yeah, let's see. Yes, okay, so she's still considered a child. Place a stuffed animal near a TV. So we're gonna have to resize. This is way too big, right? Watch the kids network. She hates kids, but maybe that will not have any effect on watching kid stuff. Maybe that's why she hates kids. Maybe it's because she wants to be the kid and she can't be anymore. Oh, she needs to pee. Right, go pee. Okay. Buy a toy box. Why would she be doing all this stuff when she's not a kid? Precious had a great time watching the kids' network and sharing the time with her friend. Do they have any energy left for more adventures today? Okay, so this is sort of mimicking what will happen with the imaginary friends, I think. Buy a toy box. We can always buy one and use it to put other stuff in. Will we be able to put other stuff, not just toys, in a toy box? Like she could pretend. But this is an heirloom. So can she put things that aren't toys in it? So I tried placing the homework inside the toy box and it won't let me. It only allows for toys. It will let us put the werewolf in since it's a soft toy. So there's some noises in the background as I record. I apologize, but the voiceover should still be clear enough. She needs to place the stuffed animal near the toy box. So let's see. Play with a toy from the toy box. This is funny. So will it count if she rummages for marbles? No. Uh-huh. She has to put something in her inventory and then play with it. So let's try to trick the game and play with this one, which is actually her soft toy. Will it work? Or does she have to have gotten it from the toy box? Yeah, it worked anyway. Go to class, send alone. She's taking her werewolf soft toy with her now. And she's found a marble. So she's gone to school. I don't feel like accompanying her. It's hard work when you're just babysitting her, telling her what to do one second after the next. She hasn't done her homework, it seems. Precious envisioned a new adventure, projecting herself into the role of the toys she played with. And another great moment of bonding and friendship with her stuffed animal friend. But now she is getting sleepy from all the excitement of the day. Okay, this is stuff that's supposed to be happening, that a child should be doing. So let's continue the journey so we get our free stuff from the event. She needs to put this beside her bed. Is there any place she can do that? Come on. Yes. Have a child sleep or not. She's back home from school, so let's bring her to sleep. After an exciting and adventurous day with a new friend, it's time to sleep it off and get ready for tomorrow. Reward event points. What new adventures await? A new day arrives, but uncertainty looms. Together, the companions grapple with the inevitable, seeking courage in the face of powerlessness. Okay. So let's stop right here first and let's check what we've got up to now. We can claim Pixel the Friendly Bear, a magnetic memories board, a Willow Creek magnet. Okay. So we've claimed them all. I'm filming this obviously before the day that it will be put on YouTube because there's other episodes that are still waiting to. There's another episode that needs to come out before I publish this one. So we'll be well into the event by the time this goes out.
Skibarao?
She's talking to the stuffed animal. Yeah, she's a young adult, and I think she's the one who takes care of the canteen at the school. So it would make sense that since she's only a little older than Precious, she would make friends with her maybe. No, thank you. She's not going with an old married man to anywhere. So he's one of my Sims, by the way. That's why I know he's married. So tell about the problem. Why is she tense? Oh, the mice. Gabriella told Precious that as she gets older, different things start to interest her. Yeah, I mean, she should know already since she's a teen and almost an adult. But all Precious heard was nonsense and a non-answer. She can't lose her new friend, not this soon. Clearly, Precious is going to have to solve this on her own. Okay. Draw a plan. Select draw a plan on an activity table. Older Sims can complete this goal by using an easel. So she needs an easel. For once, this is a bit fun, the event. I don't like them usually. At least it asks things that make sense. This video was getting very long, so I decided to stop here with the playthrough for today. Next time she will be getting ready for prom and even attending prom, and in the meantime I kept trying to force her to get the next task in the event done, but apparently she really hates drawing and kept putting it off and finding every kind of excuse to leave her drawing board and not do it. That's it from me for today. Keep tuned for the next one where you get to see Precious's lovely prom dress and her attending prom with her friend who she invited during this episode.